got some Jerry versus Table Salt action coming at you live from Flagstaff. Some SSJ for everybody's. Alright, so we have got Charizard versus Ryu. Now this matchup is going to be pretty tough for Charizard just because of their struggling landing options. Like, they've got Rock Smash, but if Jerry reads that, he can get a pretty hard punish in. And then just in general, being a big body versus a character that has an up tilt like Ryu's is going to be pretty challenging. But that was a big swing. I'm not sure if I like that. Jerry's not want to get hit by stray stuff. He's got a lot of focus. He uses focus a lot. He uses shield a lot. Raw hits like that aren't going to be super great, in my opinion. Alright. Ooh, Nair into up tilt. He forced Table Salt into thinking that he could drop shield, when in fact he could not. Nice cross up by Jerry. Way to knock out that first stop. Only 35% on Jerry, so this is looking like a big lead. And a big lead, when you're Charizard and you're fighting against a big lead, that's a struggle, because Charizard's approach options are not the greatest. And if Jerry wants to, we can just kind of sit back and chill and just kind of let this game happen for him. But I gotta say, Table Salt has been on a roll here. He's gotten some good damage in. Alright. Again, he's just trying to get him to a percent where he can get that kill. But really, the big struggle against Jerry's Ryu isn't going to be getting that damage. It's going to be getting that kill. Because, first of all, fighting a Rage Ryu is going to be very scary for Charizard, just because of the tools he has and the way he can combo into those tools to get early stocks and just make sure they die out. However, that flamethrower at ledge looking pretty strong for Charizard, just because Jerry might not know exactly how he's looking. Again, this has been a really big momentum shift. Table Salt has actually held quite a fair bit of control of this match at this point. Up throw, taking out that first stock. Alright, so I had mentioned that it was going to be very difficult for Charizard to kill Ryu, but I completely ended up being wrong on that. Kills it, takes it off with a grab. Great stuff by Table Salt. Getting that first stock taken off, that's huge. Now granted, he still has about a 90% deficit, but the thing about a 90% deficit is that you're a heavy and you have rage. So there is always going to be that option, there's always going to be that chance to take out this Ryu. Ooh, oh wow. Jerry often has said that spot dodging is the worst option. Oh, and just an up tilt Shoryu. Just kind of weaves around him, finds a spot, and takes it out. Table Salt, considering his options, he's well known for both his Charizard and his Mewtwo. The only thing that makes Mewtwo scary in this matchup is he's probably the second lightest character in the game, behind Puff, which means that Ryu, if he gets his hands on him, will be taking stocks incredibly early. So the question is, okay, looking like we're sticking with the Charizard. I like this. He did keep that momentum going for a long while. He did force Jerry to not be able to focus as much as he wanted to. So I think this is overall a respectable pick, considering the likelihood of a win in this matchup in the first case being fairly low for Table Salt. Jerry's a really consistent player. You can almost always see him getting second or third or better at these. So he's really not expected to drop this. So anything from this Charizard, any signs of life, is a good look. Oh, he's trying to get... Oh my goodness gracious! That was... I don't even know what that was. That was... the only way I can describe that is whack. What in the actual goddamn was that? It just keeps swinging on him. What an odd taxi platform interaction. Either way, we have got an even game, and I'm really not sure who's going to take this, honestly. Because, like, if stuff like that is going to happen, then there is really no knowing which way this game's going to go. Jerry, kind of completely controlling the air, keeping Table Salt from landing, which is really what you want to do against Charizard. That's your game plan. Is you're saying you don't have good landing options. The best you've got is Rock Smash, and that move is not a good move. So you got to be very careful if you're Charizard to not get stuck in the air. Even against a character like Ryu, who isn't very fast, he can still keep those juggles going. He can still keep you in the air. All right, more Fire Breath. Just kind of trying to say, hey, this is my ledge. I'm trying to control it. And again, the key for him, I think what's killed him a lot of times is him getting crossed up by Jerry. Jerry lands the opposite side of him, and with a safer aerial than Table Salt was expecting, and then up tilt, and then damn, ooh. buttery smooth by Jerry, taking that in 2-0 fashion. GG's. And Jerry's staying. He knows who he's playing. Our favorite,
Aaron.
our little huggable Rosamane, coming on up to the stream.